Hi everyone, thank you very much for clicking this video. Well, today in this series I'm going to make you tell a lie. Excuse me, I'm going to teach you that how to tell a lie, how to boast. I mean to say that today's series is something that you have to learn to tell a lie. Excuse me, is it important to tell a lie? Of course it is. Today we have the series of communication skills and it is day 9. It's been a long time that I couldn't upload a video, but I'm back. Welcome to this YouTube channel, or welcome back to this YouTube channel. If you're newly over here, so do subscribe this channel. This is Kaf on this YouTube channel, going to teach you something special. Today we have actually day 9. We have completed 8 classes of communication skills. So we have covered so many things about communication. Do like this video, of course. I am, of course, super excited to teach you today. As I told you that today I'm going to make you learn, or I'm going to make you tell a lie. Why is it important to tell a lie sometimes? To boast, to make a cock and bull story, of course. What do I mean by make a cock and bull story? Once I have told on short video you might have watched, or you must have watched. Make a cock and bull story means when you make your own story that is not true, you are making a false scenario. It means that you are making a cock and bull story, right? If someone is telling a lie, that is not quite authentic. If that is not fair, like sometimes you say, oh hello, it is not fair. It is not fair means it is not right. Don't make a cock and bull story. Don't make a cock and bull story. It's not fair means it is not right. So ladies and gentlemen, my YouTube family, today we are going to learn how to make cock and bull story, and let me tell you why is it important. So today we will talk about hypothetical communication, everybody. Which communication, guys? Hypothetical communication. Well, there are so many types of communication, guys, that we have covered as well. So why is it important? Why is hypothetical communication important? That is what we are going to learn today. Hypothetical, first of all we need to understand what is hypothetical. When something that does not exist, you are making kind of a prediction, you're making imagination, so that listener can understand very well. Excuse me, you just need to make conditional statements. You just have to make conditional statements, means which is not existing, but you are making conditional sentences or conditional scenarios, guys. For an example, if I say what if, there's a word, guys, what if. What do I mean by that? What if? What if means if something that does not happen, or that is not available, you are just making a scenario. For example, what if I don't teach on YouTube channel? What would happen? What if I don't teach, right? So I'm just making conditional sentences. If I were a prime minister, if I were a doctor, if I were American, I would speak good English. If I were American, actually I'm not American, so I'm just making a condition here. If I were American, so I would do this, I would do that, I would do this. So if I am making kind of scenario and talking, and that comes under this actually hypothetical communication, guys. Now a very important thing that I would like to tell you, that why is this communication important, guys? Now that is actually analytical graph. Analytical graph in mind. Whenever you are just talking to somebody, especially in public speaking or presentation, you just need to make hypothetical story. You need to generate kind of statements so that you can maintain a graph in the mind. That is called analytical graph. For example, yesterday I went to Delhi. So when I reached Delhi, few people came to meet. When I reached at airport, two people welcomed me. They shook hand with me. They started talking. One of them took selfie with me. So we all of us decided that we should go to hotel, and we stayed there. We ate food there, and we enjoyed a lot. Now, whatever I spoke, it was just kind of cock and bull story. I mean, whatever I spoke, there must have been kind of graph in your mind. The way people came, the way people met me. So you need to maintain kind of graph in the mind of the people so that people can analyze and you can maintain the connectivity between listeners and speakers as well. So my dear YouTube family, come on, I'm just trying my best to let you have this skill so that you can also maintain this kind of skill and art in talking to people. So what I mean to say that here, whenever you are if you're trying to speak, try to add a story. If you do not have a story, it's okay. Try to make a hypothetical story. Try to make hypothetical scenarios to let your viewers, to let your listeners be connected with you. And that is why this hypothetical communication becomes very important. I hope you understand that. Now, the second thing that I would like to talk about, that if you are just making a question, guys, which is actually not existing, which is actually not available, as I told that in conditional statements, just imagine, excuse me guys, for example, there are people and I'm just making a question so that they can actually use their imagination, they can use their prediction. Hey guys, I would like to ask you, what if I become a prime minister of this country? What if I become an MP of this country, of an area, of course? So the people would have their own analysis and they would speak by that. So that is why it becomes very important to have the scenario for the people to think and think and think, guys. So in hypothetical communication, basically, you are just making your own story, which actually does not exist. To make viewers understand, to make to make general scenario, to let your audience understand and comprehend what you are trying to say, that becomes very important, guys. A very important thing, let me sit down and tell you actually why I just want to make absolute, I just want to evaluate nicely so that you can really have this skill, guys. And the last thing, very important thing, when we talk about psychological communication, in psychological communication, we have to understand the thinking and analysis as well as understanding of the people. And by understanding of the people and by analyzing how he is, we speak actually. So before speaking, we need to know person, right? We need to understand about people, then we should talk. Likewise, in hypothetical communication, we need to understand people and try to make general scenario which is actually not existing. Try to make your own story, try to make your own incidents, try to make your own kind of scenarios according to person so that he can relate and speak well. Are you getting the point? So try your best to develop this skill and make hypothetical story, make your own scenario to let people understand. Sometimes it goes over, like sometimes people speak hypothetically and they make kind of they make kind of cock and bull story, and it seems like it is really not true. Right, like sometimes people say that once upon a time I met Modi ji and I just talked about it, this, that. So if you speak something which is really not reliable, people are gonna laugh at you. So make hypothetical scenario which can be reliable. All right, thank you very much everybody. This was all about today, all about hypothetical communication. I'm gonna see you in another video with of course something different. Thank you so much. Bye bye, take care, have a nice night. Excuse me, do comment and tell, did you understand or not? Thank you so much. Bye bye, take care, have a nice night.